So it's called The Restaurant of Hell. And it's also about the Seer of Lublin. And so there was a story that somebody came to the Rebbe of Lublin, and after he had gone to another Rebbe, and after his first Rebbe died, he went to the Seer of Lublin. And while he was driving from Lublin back to his home, the Seer of Lublin told him not to take the same road he came with, but to take a different road. And while he was taking that other road, he got lost and he got to the woods, to a forest, a big forest. No, Russian forests are not exactly Israel forests. And he didn't know where to go. And nighttime came, and he saw a little spark of a light from one of the houses. And he came to that house, and he saw a bunch of people, and he saw that his Rebbe died. That Rebbe that he used to go to him, who died, was sitting at the head of the table. So basically, his spirit. And the table was filled with all goods, and all the servants of the Rebbe are standing on both left and right, the Hasidim, and the Rebbe is eating as if he's still alive. And the Mashamish is telling him, Rebbe, eat. And he eat a little more. And the Mashamish is saying, eat a little more. And he eats a little more. And he says, eat a little more. And he eats a little more until he couldn't eat anything else anymore. And then they scream at him, eat, eat, eat. And they're forcing him to eat. And until, God forbid, his stomach was ripped apart and he died. And the Chassid saw himself in this empty place with no house and no woods. And just he saw that nearby there was the city of Lublin. And he came back to the city, and he came to the Rebbe of Lublin, to the Jose of Lublin, and he told him everything that happened. And then the Rebbe of Lublin said to him, now watch and see who you were going to your whole life. Who was your Rebbe your whole life? And because what you had seen was the court case of the Rebbe that you were going to. And 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 the reason that you saw, the act the way you saw it was that he wanted to be a Rebbe, but he didn't want to be a Rebbe in order to be a Rebbe. He wanted to be a Rebbe in order to eat well. Wow. So, yeah. So that's why they're now like they were forcing him to eat a lot. So, right. Yeah.
I didn't understand it.
So basically, we're saying this, this whole parsha is basically about imposterness and realness, right? The question is, why do you want to be, like you could be, it could, by the way, it could be not just a Rebbe. Why do you want to go to politics? Why do you want to go to be the mayor of the city? Why do you want to be a Rebbe? Why do you want to be whatever you want to be? Do you want to be whatever you want to be because of the respect and the money and the whatever that you will get from it? Or do you want to be what you want to be because you found the purpose of your soul and you want to do that to make good for people? Right? So you could be a Rebbe because you think that you're getting all these pidyonas nefesh, and everybody will respect you, and everybody will listen to you, and everybody will be right. Or you could be wanting to be in politics just because you think people will whatever, you have all this power. Or you can do all these things because you really want to do good for people.
Yeah. When you're younger, it's hard to know what makes you authentic.
Right.
It's very hard, I think, for
Yeah.
kids. they don't know.
I see this generation as very spiritually developed, much more than we were in this age.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
The world is growing spiritually tremendously. Like every day it's like 100 years.
Yeah, it's true.
And yeah, just like I told you with my daughter and her boyfriend, you know, it's like unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
So, and it could give us a lot of hope. We can really hold on to that and say, you know, hey, the world is really growing spiritually. They're not settling for half a marriage.
Right.
They're not settling. Look how many kids everybody wants to have. The average family, you know, in Israel, secular, Jewish, not Jewish, doesn't matter, you know, 3, 4 children, right? Because people understand all of a sudden the value of family, the value of relationships, the value of social interactions. Yes, we're all stuck in the phones also, but there's also a lot of growth in the field of looking for meaning, looking for purpose, looking for holiness, different kind of holiness, not necessarily religious holiness. But people are looking for holiness. People are looking for the true meaning of life.
They're looking for their own spiritual destiny.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
in a very strong way.
yeah.
Well, good to see you, and see you next time, next week.
I'm sorry.
Same place, same time.
I wasn't attentive.
Have a good day.